Very funny, man.
Hey, Ginger! You okay? There's a psycho dressed up like Frendo, trying to kill us! Call 911!
Where's the button, Jen? What is this? What
What kind of phone is this?
Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of Movie Madness, and today we are talking about a creepy new movie that came out called Clown in the Cornfield. And yeah, the title basically sums it pretty much up. I mean, this was a crazy horror story, actually a slasher story as well too, basically about a killer clown going around and killing a bunch of teenagers. I mean, what else could we ask for a classic like horror trope? And I tell you that they definitely, there's been a lot of different stories about, like, you know, killer clowns and stuff in the horror genre, but Frendo, which is the name of the clown in this one, definitely kind of marks his own path in this movie. And this movie was actually quite entertaining. I mean, I had a fun time watching it from beginning to end, and it wasn't really that much like a really long movie. I mean, it was like an hour and a half, but it was definitely a lot of fun kind of going into it, with some crazy laughs, some really effed up deaths, and yeah, it just had some really interesting moments throughout the movie. Now, of course, the movie follows a teenager and her father. The teenager's name is Quinn, as they move into this new small town just to kind of get away from, you know, some of the things that they've been dealing with in their life. Quinn's dad is a doctor, so basically he takes a job in this small town just to get a change of scenery. And this town has, you know, its own little quirks. I mean, they have their own little traditions, and one of them being Founders Day, where they, you know, celebrate the founders of the town, of course. And, you know, they have this staple of a clown called Frendo that was like the face of, like, I believe it was some kind of like company or like corn company that basically the town got their money from. And of course, with every great small town, there is crazy urban legends of Frendo being a killer and, you know, like a slasher. And it's no joke, they actually does come around and start killing a lot of these teenagers. And the fun part I liked about this movie is that although there is some crazy funny moments in this movie, there are some deep depth moments with the characters, especially with Quinn and her father, and then even some of the other characters as they go along. But it doesn't focus too much on the sappiness like it does, you know, like it does a good job in giving the characters a little time for their backstory, and then goes right back into, you know, what we came for, which is a crazy killer clown going around and wreaking havoc on a small town. As I stated earlier in the beginning of the video, Frendo definitely kind of like makes his mark in this movie. I mean, talk about all the different kinds of deaths. I mean, the look itself is really, really creepy. And then, you know, it's just, they did a really good job with this movie, I think. Like I said, it's not like the greatest horror movie of all time, but it definitely is a fun time at the movie theaters. Frendo is not somebody to mess around with at all. And yeah, man, this movie was actually a big surprise for me. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for it to come out like on streaming. It is in theaters right now, but it should be coming out on Shudder, which you've heard me talk about plenty of times before. Great streaming service for all crazy horror movies out there, and for horror movie lovers. So now, with all that being said, guys, I definitely would give this movie a 4 out of 5. Like I mentioned before, it's not the greatest horror movie of all time, but it is a very entertaining one. Frendo definitely made his mark throughout the entirety of the movie. The cast was great. I mean, there were just a lot of fun jokes and tropes. Like, I think it's one of the parts of the movie where the girl's like, "Why do I feel like I'm in a really bad 80s slasher movie?" And honestly, that's what this kind of like is in a way. Like, it has a lot of tropes of that. So definitely a fun time, and definitely something you should watch in theaters. If you want to wait until it comes on streaming, it should be coming on Shudder later on this year. They didn't announce an exact date, but being that Shudder is one of the partners in making of this movie, it will definitely be put on that streaming service, so keep an eye out there for it. If you guys seen the movie, what did you guys think about it? Leave a comment down below and let's have a discussion about it. As always, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to check out another episode of Movie Madness, where we talk about all things movies and TV shows and try to keep it as spoiler free as we can. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.